Hey everyone, hope you're all doing good today. We are back with some Genshin Impact. Okay, so I want to get something out of the way. I am now using OBS instead of Streamlabs, so if there's any issues that come about, please let me know. But besides that, we are here at Wangshen Funeral Parlor because you get the joke from the title. You'll know that we're going to be focusing on Hu Tao, starting with our story events, and then hopefully we'll also pull her by the end of the stream. But let's see. Just gotta be real lucky. Right? We need to go all the way over here. No idea what Hu Tao is doing all the way out here away from Minecraft. parlor, but okay. Just gotta wait for it to load. Alright.
Fireworks are for now, but friends are forever.
Oh, actually, how did it see? No, it's here. I guess that makes sense. It's kind of a spooky-ish looking place. Alright.
Why did we come here? Paimon's got a bad feeling about this.
I don't know. Quest just told me to.
Not that Paimon's scared or anything. Just, concerned for your safety.
Ah, I see.
It's just that this is how lots of scary stories go. You're in an empty place, in the middle of nowhere, there's barely any light, and then just when you least expect it, a stranger comes out of...
You know, now that I'm looking at how it is, like from my other screen, I feel like OBS is actually handling Genshin pretty well. Oh, hello.
Ah! Quick, do something!
Go away, person who isn't armed at all. Shoo, leave us. Didn't you just say you weren't scared away?
Paimon's intuition says that anyone we run into here is going to be far from normal. If he gets us, he's gonna eat Paimon for sure.
I mean, that one might be possible. We don't know.
Who are you?
I came from beyond the heavens.
Beyond the heavens? A strange way of putting it. Don't try to scare me.
I'm gonna try.
I'm just here for a funeral. I don't mean to offend. No matter who you are, there's no need for any ill will between us.
Whew.
Okay.
Seems he's just your average scaredy cat. He looks more afraid than Paimon.
Did I scare him?
Yep. You should leave the introductions to Paimon.
No. I must be the scary dino.
Don't be afraid. We come in peace.
Gods protect me!
Archons, protect you. Plus also, die.
No. Stop freaking out and stand still. Relax.
Relax! Yes, whatever you say. Please stay your hand. Don't come any closer. I mean you no harm. Don't touch me.
Alright.
Hey! Paimon already said nothing's gonna happen.
Yes, the butterfly flutters away.
Was it something Paimon said?
Interesting.
Let's go after him. He might do something stupid.
Oh, hello. Oh, that's him and Mutao over there, I think. This. Hello there, folks.
Director! There's a ghost after me!
I'm not a ghost. What you talking about? I did come back from extinction, so I might be considered a ghost. Who knows?
Oh? Don't get too excited. These are clients, not ghosts.
Exactly! We said we're not ghosts. Why would you calm down and let us explain? Although, clients doesn't seem quite right either.
Yeah, forgive me. This is one of our new undertakers, Mung. It's his first time working a funeral, so of course he's afraid of his own shadow.
Ah, I see.
Funeral. Oh! The Wangsheng Funeral Parlor! Zhongli is a consultant there. They deal with this stuff a lot, right?
Yep.
Oh, you know Zhongli? Well, that saves me a lot of explaining. I'm Hu Tao, the current director of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor, responsible for, trifling matters having to do with immortality. A satisfying trade to be in, though, and Wangsheng Funeral Parlor is well known around town. Whatever the request, I'd be glad to hear it.
I don't think we fall quite into the client category. I think we're all still in one piece.
Yeah. If we are looking for Wangsheng Funeral Parlor's help, this is hardly the place we would come to.
Ah, but you see, I wasn't referring to clients in the business sense. Everyone who enters this mortal realm will be a client of mine.
I guess that's fair.
Sooner or later.
Well, that's dark.
True.
Wangsheng Funeral Parlor welcomes advanced reservations. When you choose us, you'll never have to worry about what might be around the corner.
I think I still might be worried about what's around the corner.
But be sure to book the right date. Pro tip, it is a living nightmare trying to get flowers at short notice. Speaking of dates, if you're struggling to decide, please do come and talk it over. I'd hate to see you still alive and kicking when your big day comes.
Okay.
Whoa! Slow down! That's... There's a lot to unpack here.
Yeah, I
You'll have to excuse her. The director is a rather unique individual. Allow me to explain. We'd heard that there'd been some supernatural activity at Wuwang Hill.
Oh.
To restore calm here, we performed a funeral ceremony. It went very smoothly. According to the director, we shouldn't be expecting any more issues in the near future.
I see.
Wangsheng Funeral Parlor, Wuwang Hill, funeral. What more is there to say? These three belong in the same sentence. You two, on the other hand, have no business coming to Wuwang Hill. You being here is not normal.
That's fair, I guess.
Maybe your understanding of normal isn't quite normal.
I'm here on an adventure, on a spiritual journey.
Adventure? You must hail from the Adventurers Guild.
Yep. Also nice and Favonius.
Then you are one of our distinguished clients. Wood, to be precise.
Wait, what?
Wood? What do you mean?
That's just how we gauge our clients' importance. We have 4 levels: wicker, bamboo, wood, and marble. The higher the grade, the better we'd like to get to know you.
Okay.
But I've just only heard of this.
Well, that's because I only just thought of it. Oh, don't look so shocked.
Wait, you came up with all this just now?
Oh, take a look. Our adventurers spend the whole day scaling mountains, clearing domains, and smiting enemies. Danger and peril are their bread and butter. Clients like these deserve better treatment. Taking an interest in their daily lives will ultimately benefit not only them, but also me.
That's subtle of you.
Touched a nerve, did I? I'd have thought any adventurers who dare come here would be used to conversations like this. Anyway, I have a favor to ask. Recently, Wangsheng Funeral Parlor has been trying to strike a business deal with the Adventurers Guild. With you acting as an intermediary, it would be so much easier.
I want to say this, but what's in it for me?
Let me think what I could offer you as a reward. Or perhaps there's a favor I could do in return?
You can let me pull for you successfully, because your banner is... I don't know when it's gonna end, but I'm pretty sure it's pretty soon.
We're looking for someone. We've asked a lot of people, but nobody seems to have a clue where they are.
Oh, it's gonna be about his sister?
This seems like something right up my alley. I can even inquire with the ones who no longer speak for you.
Oh?
You see? Helping me will be worth your while. Come on then, my able assistants. Let's get down to Liyue Harbor and do some business.
When did we become your assistants?
Right now.
Wangsheng
Oh.
Funeral Parlor.
What's this?
The ones who no longer speak. Oh, did she mean talking to the dead?
Perhaps. And let's go down here. Okay. Bum, bum, ba, bum. Bum, ba, da, bum.
She's a weird one.
Ooh, there we go. Oh, hello.
You again. Look, I told you, we're not interested in the kind of cooperation you describe.
Come on, there's no reason to get upset. Look, one of your members is an avid supporter of my proposition.
just hear her out.
Oh, since our last negotiation, I've come up with a new proposal, which I think you'll find has far more benefits for you.
Okay.
First things first, Wangsheng Funeral Parlor will prioritize the Adventurers Guild requests above all others. You'll also receive 100 of our signature wooden coffins for free, together with your first order. That's not all. We also provide an on-site cadaver collection service covering almost all regions in Liyue. Now, we do charge a slight premium for a very small number of especially dangerous areas, but don't you worry about that. I promise you, it's still very affordable.
Okay.
I don't think you're hearing me.
Okay, all right. I get it. You want to bargain a little more, but our offer as it stands is already quite a good deal, don't you think? Just think about it. An adventurer's life is full of unexpected threats. It's only
That's fair.
natural to take precautions. Mend the roof before it rains, as they say.
Yeah, no. I'm not so sure that saying applies in this context. Speaking of precautions, I'd rather focus on keeping my adventurers safe in the first place. It's time for you to go. I have to attend to other matters.
Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, what would you say to a group discount? 30% off for parties of 10?
Okay.
Director, please, you did your best. We don't need another clash with the Millilith.
Oh.
If Paimon understood all that correctly, it seems like she's trying to sell them the funeral parlor services.
Yeah, I don't know if this is really gonna get us anywhere.
Yeah, nothing left to do here. Let's go back to Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. Rejecting a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. It's their loss. Some things are inevitable. It's only a matter of time.
I mean, I don't really know if there's a way you can make funeral services look particularly appealing. Just kind of how they are. Anyways.
Seems like the old ways are the most reliable after all. Mung, are you done preparing our promotional materials?
My apologies. I'm only about halfway through. Do you really think they will be effective?
Trust me, they're going to work wonders. This marketing strategy has been used by Wangsheng Funeral Parlor for generations.
I see. What
Clients
is
in
it?
need come to our door and write down their commissions on blank wooden tiles. Then they squeeze those inside the parlor through the crack under the door. I fulfill the requests written on each tile to make sure our clients are satisfied with the service, no matter if it's an obituary, cremation, or funeral that they seek.
Okay.
Although, it is a bit of a hassle with the constant back and forth. If only we could burn them by the batch.
No, Director, I'm not asking about the wooden tiles themselves, but about the special offer they advertise.
Special offer.
Wangsheng Funeral Parlor should keep up with the times. Just think about it. If we don't attract new clients, we'll be left with nothing, won't we?
That's fair.
Business development is a crucial element of every prosperous enterprise. I've been trying various marketing strategies ever since I became the director.
Well, I have no idea how business really works, so I put my faith in you.
I put up posters just like all the other shops, but the Millilith promptly removed them.
Oh.
Then I organized the Wangsheng Visitors Day, but no one showed up.
Well, that doesn't come as a huge surprise.
And finally, I discovered that the traditional ways are the most reliable after all. I took inspiration from the wisdom of previous directors. So now, I go from door to door looking for people and organizations willing to cooperate. Just like during our visit to the Adventurers Guild. That's what I mean by business development.
So, you're saying in past times that worked.
The other method I'm trying is using the wooden tiles as coupons. Just by writing things like, buy one, get one free for the holder of this tile on them.
What do they buy and what do they get?
A solid and durable second home, of course. Well, they may not need it right away, but they can be sure that when they do, it will still be as good as new. It won't start deteriorating before you finish doing so yourself. That's the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor quality guarantee.
Yeah, You might be on the Mello's radar for a good reason.
Alright, Mung. Keep adding those special offers to the wooden tiles. The future of our business depends on it.
I'm still not sure this will work.
Have faith in her.
Oh, I get it. You think that our special offer is not comprehensive enough, right? It is true. I was offering all kinds of great benefits to the Adventurers Guild because they are a new client. But in doing so, I neglected my old clients. You're right. It's unfair. Let me do some market research. Wait here, my faithful assistants. I'll be back with you in a moment. It shouldn't take too long.
I already told you we're not your assistants!
I don't think she's gonna listen to this point, Paimon.
Guess we got dragged into somebody else's business again. Let's look around while she's away.
Yeah, that tends to happen a lot. And Genshin Impact in general is a lot more the main character doing stuff for other people than actually trying to find their sibling. Just noticed that. I investigate. I can't figure out the surroundings, so I'll play a food. Oh?
You must be the director's new hires.
Not us! We're just very curious about Wangsheng Funeral Parlor and Hu Tao.
Well, I wouldn't get too curious if I were you. Too much knowledge isn't good for ordinary folk. The director is tactful when it comes to what should and shouldn't be known.
Her?
I see.
Tactful?
I mean, you never know with people.
The way if we're content to settle for just seeing people off, how can we give them a sense of really having gained something?
But that's a tough feeling to convey in this industry.
Precisely the problem. If we can't get that feeling across, then how will we get return clients?
Return clients?
I don't know how you get return clients in this business, but okay. Alright, go in here.
We should get going. Let's go find Hu Tao.
Alright, what do you got for us?
That's settled then. Write it like this. Wangsheng Funeral Parlor Bumper Sale. Buy one, get one free. Buy two, get three free. More for your Mora. I love it. Better than all that lifeless brochure stuff. We want people to feel warm and fuzzy.
Okay.
But director, isn't Lifeless the name of the game in this industry?
That's old hat. We're opening up new ground.
New
Why does
ground.
Wangsheng Funeral Parlor need to open up? Yes, director.
Listen to your
Poor
boss, she's got
guy's
this.
giving up.
Right, we should get going. I am not letting new business escape us.
We? As in us?
I'm guessing, yes.
Who else? Do you see anyone else around here? Oh, well, you probably wouldn't see them if there was.
Stop adding little afterthoughts like that. It creeps people out.
Just a joke. Sorry. Everything you see is everything that's present. For the moment, at least.
Comforting. Yes.
Lighten up. The way I see it, people make death scarier than it really is. What people truly fear about departing this world is suffering and regret. To deal with the trauma, they let their imaginations run wild with notions of ghosts and evil spirits. Oh, baseless fantasies. What we've ended up with is a topic that people are morbidly afraid of talking about. If I don't broach the subject, then Wangsheng Funeral Parlor won't be long for this world.
But I've seen some ghosts before. Like on Inazuma.
Oh, more approachable and appeasable than you'd imagined?
Actually, yeah, kind of.
Paimon wouldn't say that. Let's just say at least it didn't hurt us.
You must have come across a particularly ferocious entity. How should I put this? Most spirits are incapable of harming ordinary folks. The job of Wangsheng Funeral Parlor is to guard the border between life and death. One component of this is correcting notions of death and the afterlife that people may hold. Simply put, for those unable to see the border, they're best kept as far away from it as possible. So for ordinary folks, the best case scenario is ignorance of all matters concerning spirits in the afterlife, or even better, a belief that none of it exists.
Then you really don't have any excuse for spooking the heck out of people.
You make it sound so abominable. I'm just trying to get them to see the humor in it all. I never thought you'd be such a bore. Never mind. If you stick by me, everything will become clear. All right,
we'll see.
let's get going. Follow.
Director, wait. What about Big G? Don't forget.
Big G.
Big
Godzilla's
G?
here?
Who's that? We've been in Liyue for ages and never heard that name.
Is Godzilla here?
Oh, nothing. Just something Mung's been pleading with me to take care of. Should be a piece of cake.
Where are we going?
To visit an important potential client. I'll lead the way.
Let's see. Right over this way? It's right next to the, storyteller guy. Hello. Little Wu.
Sorry, who are you?
Hello, I'm Hu Tao, director of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor.
Okay, so why would someone from Wangsheng Funeral Parlor be looking for me?
Nothing major. How are you feeling these days? Any aches or pains?
Kind of a strange thing to ask.
You shouldn't ignore them, by the way. Very often they're an omen of something terminal. When we're healthy, it's easy to forget the crushing fragility of life. So, aches and pains, best to keep an eye on them.
What are you getting at? I'm in great health and enjoying life very much, thank you. Go and find some other poor soul. Goodbye.
Oh.
Why do they get angry? What's wrong with a few earnest health tips?
Paimon thinks it's because they're coming from the director of a funeral parlor.
Perhaps that is the case. And also in some cases the wording, the tone she uses may not be the best. But anyways, let's go over this way. We can actually head down. Hello. I don't know you.
And you are? Be quick. I'm busy.
Hello there. Would you be interested in understanding a bit about our services at the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor?
I'm guessing he isn't.
Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. I'm not in need of your services.
Yeah.
So you're out here looking for new customers? Don't you think this might be a bit of a crass way of going about it?
It's possible.
Hardly. Isn't this the fashion these days? Bring the service to the customer and all that.
I'm not sure it's every service that falls into that.
Yeah.
Anyway, please bother someone else if you don't mind.
Another failure. Still, not the end of the world.
Paimon's curious. Does this approach ever work out for you?
I think not. Alright. Oh. It's Kanzi.
I know your face. The Wangsheng Funeral Parlor director, right? I'm sorry, I'm really in no need of it.
Don't apologize. Get to know us. We've got a new sale going on. Ever hear the saying, out with the old, in with the new? Well, going out with a bang is the best way to start off in style on the other side.
If you keep talking like this, I'll have to call the Millilith.
Oh.
No. Okay, relax. We're leaving. But Wangsheng Funeral Parlor awaits your distinguished patronage.
You really don't give up, do you?
Definitely a tough crowd.
Are you trying to make me feel better?
I am trying, because I think some of the other choices I made weren't exactly the nicest. And also, this is probably would be tough for any business, like, person to deal with.
Well, thank you. Seems you understand me far better than most people.
Not really. This is just getting really uncomfortable.
That's fair. Alright, so enough business development. Please help me find some.
Business development? Is that what you see this as? Surely you don't think all that was business development?
Then what was it exactly? Traumatization for its own sake?
No. The business development ended after the discussion with the Adventurers Guild. I was helping to find somebody for Mung. You remember Big G?
Rings a bell, yes.
As it turns out, the Big G that Mung is looking for is a ghost adrift in the mortal realm.
Huh.
The three we saw just now were all people I suspected of being followed by Big G. But having seen them, I didn't sense the presence of anything otherworldly.
Huh. Okay.
So we just had a quick chat, and I left it at that.
Oh, stop me for a quick.
Why didn't you say so? Paimon thought you had some kind of sixth sense for, people in declining health.
Huh? What would I need that kind of ability for? I'm no doctor.
The spies who have that ability.
Were you seriously hoping that the director of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor was going to start healing people, or...?
Wait, I can't say for other people because I don't know, but I'm pretty sure from what I've seen of the trial event, she can heal herself with her Q skill, right? Feel free to correct me in chat, but pretty sure that's the case.
Paimon was trying to subtly imply that... never mind. Paimon wouldn't know how to explain subtlety in a way you'd understand.
Well, let's leave that for now and head back to Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. This Big G matter is very closely linked to Meng.
Could it be that the ghost is hanging out around, perhaps? Or maybe if he's seen it before. Is that where he's seen it? It might be around another, employee from Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. It's an old friend of Zhang hanging out with him again? Who knows? It happens
Meng, I'm back. I'm afraid we're still no closer to finding Big G.
I see. Well, I'm just sorry for the trouble. We've already searched in all the likely places.
Well, if it's trying to hide, maybe it's in an unlikely place.
Who is this Big G anyway?
I guess I should start at the beginning.
Uh-huh.
My home was in the vicinity of Wuwang Hill. In my youth, I had a good many friends there. Big G was one of them. We were the best of friends. Inseparable, really. But one day, there was an accident. And that was the end of him. I've never forgotten. Too many memories, I suppose. But recently, after one such visit, I started to feel strange. Now, every night, Big G appears in my dreams.
I see.
I can't help but wonder, did I disturb him somehow?
That kind of thing doesn't happen, I guess?
Perhaps. I don't have proof, but I can't stop worrying. How would I ever come to terms with my childhood friend becoming an evil spirit?
That's why he joined Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. In place of a salary, I'm helping him deal with this matter.
I see.
And in fact, what Meng has said is entirely plausible. Spirits on occasion do find a way into our world. But as for evil spirits, I think you're scaring yourself. Even I have only encountered malevolent forces a handful of times.
But are you sure there's no danger? I couldn't bear for him to go around harming people.
You see what I mean? Look at the state of him. If we can't find Big G, it'll eat away at Meng forever.
Alright.
Those people we found today were also Meng's childhood friends. I thought there was a good chance Big G might have hidden among them. But here we are, empty-handed.
Wuwang Hill, childhood friends? Seems like we're out of leads.
Oh, hello.
Sorry, excuse me. Is this Wangsheng Funeral Parlor?
Yes it is.
My name's Luo Chung. I've had this awful feeling recently, like something's staring at me.
Oh?
Some of my friends and I went to Wuwang Hill the other day on a dare. After I returned home, I fell ill. I've been having recurring nightmares, but the doctors can't find anything wrong with me. I think that it's a curse, right? I've been cursed by a demon.
Say no more. There's no doubt it's a demonic curse, all right, and a serious one at that.
Oh. We should get Chung Young in here. We need the exorcist boy.
You believe so too? Then it's just like they say in the tales of old. The vengeful spirits of the gods who fell in the Archon War return to cast their evil curses upon mortals.
I don't remember seeing Osio doing any of that.
And if the curse isn't lifted, it will burn through the body, laying waste to flesh and bone. Oh, what a wretched end! The symptoms I'm having are just like those described in the tales.
Wuwang Hill? No, I don't think it was a curse. It was probably just Big G.
Hold your horses, both of you. There's no need to creep each other out.
Isn't that exactly what you like to do, though?
Wangsheng Funeral Parlor specializes in demonic stuff like this, right? Help me. I beg you. I'm too young to die.
Alright, we got
All right,
this.
Don't panic. Leave it to me. You've come to the right person. However, in order to lift the curse, we need a suitable location, and we need to make some preparations.
Oh.
Come with me, my trusty assistants. I'm going to need your help.
Alright.
I guess I'll come too.
Help him make the preparations first. The incense exorcism, the one I taught you. When you're ready, come and find me. Once we've finished with this, we'll get back to the Big G matter.
Okay, I guess.
Okay, so they practice exorcism too.
Right. Let's go.
I wonder if they actually know Chung Young at all. I don't know if... I don't think he's an employee there, but I'm not sure. Whoop. There we go. Head on down. Alright. Let's get some things. That can make some berries. Don't use them for healing much anymore. Good for pain, at least. The pot food. Oh! Observe the device.
So, what mysterious rituals are you gonna perform here?
Chung Young is pretty famous in Liyue. Oh! I did not know that. Well, I guess he could probably be famous after the whole incident with the ghosts earlier. Like during his story events. Like he was kind of making a big fuss about like a haunted trail kind of thing that was going on.
No ritual at all. We just need to kill some time.
Oh?
Wait, you didn't take all that vengeful God's curse stuff seriously, did you? They were eradicated ages ago.
So why are we here?
You saw those two. One thinks he's been cursed, and the other one believes his friends turned into an evil spirit. It's hard to reason with them. Now you see why I believe that ordinary folks should be kept in the dark. I've seen too many people lose their senses on account of things like this. If you want to calm them down, you need to convince them with something tangible. And the
Nice.
best way to do that is to make a great show of destroying the boogeyman they believe in before their very eyes.
Okay.
Sounds like that might work. If you were trying to cheer up a 3-year-old.
Or she's telling us we're going ghost busting. How are you?
Why would you ask that?
I'm curious though, how old is Paimon?
Paimon just wants to know why we can't tell everyone the truth.
I mean, like, Aether and Lumine, they're supposed to be over 500, so... Paimon could be any age for all we know.
Because you can't guarantee that telling an ignorant person the truth will improve the situation instead of exacerbating it.
I'm also curious about that, yeah.
What I can do is pretend to pull back anyone who believes their time is nigh. But since the curse is imaginary, our fix will also be make-believe.
Also, I don't know if I said hi yet, but hello, Phantom, and welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day.
But why would anyone believe that it's a curse?
Do you know the history of the Yaksha?
Ahoy! I don't think I've heard of it.
They once fought against the ancient gods.
Oh.
They fought brilliantly in a battle that engulfed the whole world in darkness. Although the gods were defeated in the end, their resentment persevered.
So they defeated
That resentment
gods.
turned into a pestilence spreading amongst the ordinary folk. Hysteric people mistook it for the curse of the gods.
Same to you. Thank you. My day has been going alright so far. Hope yours is as well.
The plague took the lives of many, which only furthered its spread, as the dead were a breeding ground for the disease. Then someone discovered how to prevent it from spreading, purify the air, and burn the bodies of the deceased. The pioneers of these practices were, you guessed it, the founders of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor.
Oh.
Paimon didn't see that coming. Really?
Yes. Anyway, it took many years, but eventually the plague was completely eradicated.
How about
We've
that?
dealt with similar phenomena multiple times throughout the ages. Each time we successfully restored the balance between life and death. To sum it up, we are gatekeepers, guarding the border for the sake of both the living and the dead.
It's definitely a lot more complicated than what the memes told me to believe. Never knew Washington had such a long history.
So when I say this curse is just a figment of the imagination, I say it with more certainty than most. But I also can't really go telling people that the ancient plagues were real, or it would incite panic.
That's fair.
Anyway, let's wait a bit more and get ready for the show. This ley line monolith will make for a really great prop.
Alright.
Oh, you're finally here. We just finished our preparations. Now, look here. This device is used to drive away evil spirits. It'll absorb the curse inside you and cause it to take a physical form. But don't worry, the traveler here is a seasoned warrior and will assure our safety.
Doing the dirty work again.
Oh, right. I forgot to tell you. It'll be fine.
Okay, so basically he's just going to activate the mechanism and then Hilichurls are going to come out, right?
Will that really solve my problem?
Like with the normal commissions for these?
Trust the director. She might look like a weirdo, but she's serious about everything she does.
How can you call me a weirdo? I mean, wouldn't you say it's more charmingly naive or disarmingly different?
I mean, even just weirdos. There is nothing wrong with being weird. It makes you special. At least that's what I tell myself when people say that I'm creepily obsessed with dinosaurs.
All right, let's get down to business. My glamorous assistant, please activate the device.
Got it. See, now that I think of it, I feel like so most of my streams are becoming more Genshin dinosaur as of late.
Is it really possible to materialize the curse?
Ring bada boom, all of you, get out here.
Right, Pan, into the fire! Time for a light show!
For a light show, yes indeed.
I'm counting on you!
Oh. Alright, so let's take care of They're all distracted by that, the monolith, so should be easy pickings. Alright. And more forgiveness.
How are you feeling? Did the curse leave your body?
Yes, I feel more invigorated than ever before. I'm cured.
I see.
I can't express how grateful I am for your and the Traveler's help. If it hadn't been for you, the curse would have taken my life.
Great. In which case, I guess now I can tell you. You've been pranked!
Yep.
What?
And also, that line just now. You wondering about the title? Now you know.
This exorcism device, people like you wouldn't recognize it, but it's just an old ley line monolith deceptively effective at attracting monsters. And those were real monsters, not a manifestation of your curse. So riddle me this. If I didn't do anything to lift the curse, then what's the cause of your sudden recovery?
It's called the placebo effect. I think. I'm really wrong on that. I don't know if I remember it correctly.
The curse wasn't real? Then why was I sick?
Well, you caught a cold, ate something bad, or just scared yourself sick. It's anyone's guess, but I'm leaning towards the last option. Wouldn't be the first time in my career.
How unexpected.
I also didn't expect that, but still, I'd like to thank you.
You're welcome.
Don't mention it. I found a way to deal with your fears this time, but I can't do it over and over again, so I'd appreciate it if you try not to give in to superstitions in the future. Human life is short. Enjoy it while it lasts.
Wow, what a weird thing to say.
But it makes sense.
I shall head back. I'm sorry for troubling you.
I feel relieved to see that it wasn't Big G's doing. However, unless he crosses the border, there will be no end to his antics. Since we are done with the matter at hand, can we resume our search for Big G?
I believe that won't be needed. He found us first.
Oh?
Big G?
Oh.
I didn't mean to bother you.
Oh.
Any of you.
Hi. You okay?
This is Big G? He's just a child?
I mean, he might have been taller than everyone else when they were his age.
Oh, well, he is a spirit. It's quite normal that he looks just like he did when he left this world.
That's not what Paimon imagined when Paimon first heard the name Big G.
Same. I kind of associate the nickname Big G with Godzilla, so...
Let's bring him back to Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. We have much to do.
It would be funny, though, if they had held a funeral for the Godzilla from the original 1954 movie. Alright. Let's go over here, glide on down. Take the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor and find out what happened. Alright. Almost there. Okay. Lower myself a bit. Don't put too low. Accidentally myself out. And step.
After all that's happened, Paimon's not even sure what's going on anymore.
I did not expect to stumble upon Big G just like that. I agree with Aether's line here. Just kind of.
Actually, I'm not surprised in the slightest. Remember what I said? There's only so many evil spirits in this world. It was a twist of fate that made him leave Wuwang Hill in the first place. Now, for some reason, he can't go back.
This explanation sounds a bit far-fetched to Paimon.
Actually, she pretty much summed it up.
Oh.
Huh?
Don't ever question my professional instincts.
I mean, she's definitely has more experience with this than us.
I just wanted to check up on my friends. That's why I came to Liyue Harbor.
Oh.
I promise I wasn't up to any mischief. I never wanted to scare anyone. A few days ago, some people came to Wuwang Hill on a dare. I heard them saying they'd come from Liyue Harbor, so I followed one of them back and ended up here.
Ah, it must have been poor Lo Chung that you followed. Maybe he didn't notice you, but he could still feel your presence. Now we know what caused his nightmares.
I was discovered?
Not anymore, I don't
I
think.
assume so, otherwise he wouldn't have been scared half to death.
Why did you come looking for Meng sooner?
Yeah, Hu and Meng were searching for you all over the place.
Oh, that's because I couldn't find them. It's my first time in Liyue Harbor, and I got lost in the city.
Ah, that makes sense.
Now that you mention it, Big G always had a poor sense of direction. When we were kids, he'd never go down the hill by himself. We always had to lead him.
So, all of this was just because you got lost? Why didn't you just fly? Like any other ghost or spirit? Don't you think it's much easier to find your way from up above?
I'm guessing they can't fly.
I can't.
Yeah.
It's too high for me. I'd get scared.
That's right, yes. He used to be so afraid of heights that he wouldn't even so much as look down the hill.
You seem to really be afraid of hills.
You haven't changed a bit.
You think they didn't call you Tology?
I knew I wasn't supposed to show myself to the living, and with so many people walking around Liyue Harbor, my only choice was to hide. I wouldn't have found you if it weren't for the Leyline Monolith's call.
Oh.
I'm so relieved that you haven't become an evil spirit.
Like I said, don't ever doubt my professional instincts.
I won't.
No, all we have to do is escort this lost child back to Wuong Hill, and we should be done and dusted.
But he just said he wanted to visit his friends. Apart from me, there's also Little Wu, Mumu, and Songza.
Well, if that's the case, we can't let him down. We'll ask them all to help us prepare a farewell ceremony for Big G.
Alright.
Meng and I will escort Big G back to Wuong Hill. You meet with those three and ask them for keepsakes to symbolize each one of them during the ritual, then come and find us.
They're all friends. Can't we just go there all together? Or maybe we can take Big G to them.
That could work too.
That's not a good idea. I don't want to scare them.
I mean, Meng wasn't particularly scared. Or surprised.
I wouldn't want ordinary folks to become superstitious. The less they know, the better.
Okay,
So
that's
be
fair.
careful what you say when you collect the keepsakes.
Are we really going with Hu Tao's plan? At least by keeping things low-key, we won't be giving anyone nightmares.
Help. I have fallen. Right. There we go. We can ask Little Wu for a keepsake. Oh.
Hi! Do you remember us?
Probably.
Oh, you. Sorry, I won't be needing the funeral parlor's services anytime soon.
So Meng says that he's an old friend of yours.
Yes, we grew up together. We still keep in touch even now. I don't know why he started working for Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. To be honest, I find their director to be quite peculiar. But he must have had his reasons. He's on his own now, after all. And he still can't get over what happened to Big G. Did he tell you about it?
Yeah, he can say that.
he did. If you could pick one thing to give to Big G as a keepsake, what would you choose? Just, theoretically speaking. We're just being hypothetical here. Definitely not gonna actually go commemorate him or anything.
Nailed it, Paimon. Nailed it right on the dot. Perfect.
I'd cook something for him.
Oh.
He could eat spicy food like no other. His favorite meal was extra spicy Jueyun chili chicken.
I should have some of that.
I can make it for you if you bring me some Jueyun chilies.
Okay, I have that.
I'm sure he'd appreciate the flavor of his childhood years. I still use that old recipe.
Oh,
Oh,
that's nice.
just give us a minute.
You don't even need to wait a minute. Here you go.
Jueyun chilies are a common sight in...
I have 91 of these bad boys.
A toast to our success.
Great, this should be enough.
There you
I'll
go.
get started on the Jueyun chili chicken. I guess you've got other folks to track down?
Yes, we do.
When everyone's ready, I'll get the dish over to you.
Great! See you later! How did he know about the others?
They're friends? Guys, hold on. He talked about specifically those other two and no one else? He just say... I wish I paid more attention now. Alright. So we need to look right. It was like over here, like around this area. See? Need to go down around here. Oh.
Not you again. I told you, I'm not interested in the inner workings of Wangsheng Funeral Parlor.
It's not a...
Mom told us about you. You're good friends, right?
That's true, yes. Come to think of it, I remember he did join Wangsheng Funeral Parlor recently. It didn't take long for his good friends to figure out why. The Big G incident. But I know there's nothing we can say to help him get over it. Letting go of the past is a painful process. I would know. So, is Big G the reason you're here to see me?
How did you know? We didn't even say anything.
Oh, that is...
I'm a businessman. I've got a sixth sense for this kind of thing. Everyone hears the name Moo Moo and thinks I must be dim-witted. I never heard the end of it when I set up shop. But I'd say I proved a few people wrong. Here, take this. It's a top-of-the-line toy box we all dreamed of owning as kids.
Aww.
Back then, none of us could afford it. We were penniless. Today, business is booming. I ended up buying loads of these. It was a dream come true.
Wow, you must be like super rich.
For me, it's a memento of a childhood long gone. Without it, we wouldn't be where we are today. So, having found me, I guess you'll be looking for Little Wu and Songza next.
Songza, yes.
We already saw Little Wu. Now we gotta find Songza.
I see. If it's Songza you're after, let's meet at the overpass at Feiyun Slope. It's just above the staircase leading down to the dock. I've got an errand to run. I'll come find you as soon as I'm done.
Interesting.
Ooh, will we find any firework materials in here?
I've been finding common chests in a few weird places lately. Hold on. Fancy work. Ready? Oh. Up there. Hold on.
See some action.
Hold on. Stamina, don't let me down. There we go. All three of them are here.
Huh? You're all here.
Reminiscing about old times, thinking back to past events. We've been at it for years.
Our hometown was completely destroyed in a disaster, so we've got nowhere to go back to. Now, home is wherever friends are.
They've just been telling me you're looking for keepsakes?
Yep.
I make artisan style lanterns down by Liyue Harbor. I guess they represent me better than anything. A few days ago, I bought some quality plastrite shards. They're currently all in the warehouse at the dock. I've already spoken to the manager. Could I ask you to retrieve them for me?
Yeah,
Seems like you already know what's going on. Be back in a jiffy.
Alrighty. I talked to the warehouse manager. Where are you, warehouse manager? There you are. Oh, hold on. Perhaps teleporting will be better, yes. Oh. Okay. It's kind of weird that they all immediately know what's going on. I wonder if they already know of G, actually.
Hi, we're...
I think she mentioned it.
Yep.
Yes, the plastrite shards are over in that...
We don't need to hear that. We are good. I look for...
Hey, who's
that
skulking
there we
around?
go.
Doesn't seem like they're here.
Sorry.
Let's look someplace else.
I wasn't trying to talk to you.
These look like what Songza was talking about. Let's head back.
Alright. We need to head all the way back there. I think it'd be better to glide down here though. Not waste too much time with climbing at least. Alright, right over there. I should probably be utilizing that feather thing I got a while back. Let's see. This thing, cause I think it helps you fly faster. But I can't exactly put it in mid-air, I don't think. We'll just work with this. There we go. Down here. Hello?
My thanks to both of you. This looks like great stuff. Please, wait a moment. This is the final step.
Alright.
Okay, there we go. I wrote all 5 of our names inside the lantern. You know, during the annual lantern rite, we all release a lantern like this.
I don't know if I've actually witnessed the lantern rite event yet. I think I started playing a bit late after that.
No matter what the days may bring, whichever roads we choose to take, while this rite remains observed, each of us remains the same.
As for the matter of Big G, the 3 of us have discussed amongst ourselves and agreed we won't press you on it.
Ah, okay, that's good.
But if you get the chance, please let him know we're doing well.
So I think they have some suspicion that we've met with his spirit at least.
And that the things we once spoke of, they've all come to pass.
You can count on us.
Thank you. We'll pass it on. Big G is lucky to have friends like you. We got everything we need. Let's go.
Alright. So we need to go all the way back here. You know, it's not much, but I've been really enjoying this event so far. I think it's been quite hard for me, at least. It's an interesting learning a bit more about who Town is. Hold on, I need to use the domain, I think. I don't know how to get out from there. That's better. We're back to where we started earlier. Spooky too.
Oh, you're back already? Sooner than I expected. You didn't go spilling the beans, did you, Paimon?
She might have. She wasn't exactly the most subtle about it.
Does Paimon look that unreliable to you?
Yes.
I'm kidding. Anyway, looks like they were willing to hand over some keepsakes, so I guess they knew the deal. Nevertheless, when it comes to things like ghosts and ghouls, spirits and souls, one thing everyone knows is you never know what to expect. Which explains why they were reluctant to pry and find out the full story. Which is just as well, because if they had attempted to, it would have been too much for me to deal with.
Sounds terrible.
Guard the border between life and death. This is Wangsheng Funeral Parlor's most important responsibility, and I'm stricter than most.
So what about us? Does it matter if we cross the border?
Of course not. After all, you were caught up in all this already, just like Mung. It's not the end of the world if you catch a glimpse behind the curtain. And where we're going, don't be surprised at what you may see or what may occur. All of it exists within the border between the living and the dead. An ordinary place, really. The only special thing about it is that nobody really knows about it. Whatever you do, don't get all worked up over nothing, okay? Or else by the time we're out, I'll have to erase your memories.
Wait, how are you gonna do that?
So listen to everything I say. Let's go.
I'm scared. But like Huta says, we're already caught up in this, we better see it through to the end.
Does Hu Tao have affiliations with like the SCP Foundation of this world? Alright, go in here. Enter the border. And it looks like we're going to have to fight something. Probably. Interesting. I wonder what the SCP Foundation would be like mentioned.
Wow! What is this place?
Basically, everything here is in some way
not like the
mystical.
Hell or Underworld from the tales of old. This is just a place
How
where
can
the
they
ley lines
think
tend
which
to go a
one
little
is
bit
considered
haywire.
an anomaly and which
So you're cool. Follow me. The farewell ceremony site is just up ahead.
Alright. So you could go in this way?
That pattern looks familiar.
From the right angle, you can make out the whole thing.
Oh, just like last time.
Okay. Wait. The what? Oh, hold on. This. Okay. Hold on. Hold on. There we go. Right, so we just need to keep doing this. Oh, never mind. There are fights to be had. Hello, 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 hello. Come on. Alright, here. I think the E ran out. Boom, boom. Get out of here, sir. Take out your buddy. Bada boom. Hey, so she can't heal herself at least. It's Ryder.
This place doesn't feel at peace.
That's why
She's
it's
kind
named
of
the border.
alone, though, so-
You can't just cross whenever you please. You need to have a little, how do people normally put it? Pomp ceremony?
I'm pretty sure that's not how people put it.
Wait, Miss Mage. Can you come teleport here? I get everybody at once. Come on. Alright. Did you sit there?
That really hurt!
Alright.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Going all out here then. Really, Charles started deciding to be rude. Ooh. Let's see what we got in here. Alright.
By the way, I imagine Adventurers Guild members are good at making order of things. See if you can find a way to get the right things into the right places. Usually it requires a bit of destruction as well as elemental reactions. On your marks.
You talking to us?
There we go. So we need 2 of these. Alright, so we have 1 here. Where? Ooh, come on. Oh, I almost got it. Look on. Come on, mouse. No, wait. Standing here. It's close, at least. This has gotta be it, right? It looks about right to me, at least. What? Huh. There we go. Alright, and there's the other need we need. Ooh, that chest. I'll take all of this. Bada bing, bada boom. We need to heal up this caliber. Also noticing she has quite a bit of health on her. If I remember correctly, that you can imagine. This isn't exactly the easiest. I don't know. Last he was like to get the right angle to see that glowing symbol. That one is oddly showing the hardest. Those little squirpies.
Get them!
Up this. You want to go down? Let's get in here. By the way, in the room.
Time to go!
Get rid of yeah.
Go!
Oh. Now I wish I kind of saved it. Come on. Why can't you? Get my food. Not out here. And let's keep moving on. Want to miss any? Okay. We're here. Alright. Nothing near. Here's empty. Ooh, door.
This looks the same, but there aren't enough. So confusing. Let's have a look around.
Alright.
Or up ahead.
Alright, so we'll take this. Put it here. Now I just want to go back because I just want to make sure I haven't missed anything in this area. Okay, I don't think we can go in here yet. Or at all. So let's take care of this guy and see what's in that area.
Race you!
Okay. Ooh. See. Oh, well now. Anyway, can't climb. Oh wait, hold on. Oh, hold on. You need to post. Nowhere exactly for me to go though. Well, thank you for that at least. Well, I think I have an idea of what we need to do though. How are we supposed to get all the way like through there though? There's a lot of water you have to cover, and I guess I think going with full stamina go in here. It's me right here. Come on. Okay, there we go. So I guess my stamina was just too low. So, okay, let's go with this bend. These. Nice.
Go!
Ooh. Hold on, I want to see what's in here. Or open just now? Hold on, what? Okay. Okay, never mind. Did I come here already? Yeah, I did come here already.
Go!
Might be a bit lost. Huh. Okay. That port is still closed. Oh, hold on.
Huh? Isn't this where we just were before?
Wait. Okay, so that thing despawned. Okay, we need to get rid of Spitter again, I guess. This is where the water was, right? It is. Okay, so it's supposed to go this way. Nothing around. No, I don't see anything. Alright. Well, let's go back and then see if anything's changed, I guess. We can do all of this still.
What into that is going on? Have we even been moving forward this whole time?
It's almost as if we're constantly being sent back to the beginning. Everything resets.
Oh, so it's supposed to be this way. Yeah. Let me know. I think I remember how to do this. I might need a hint, yeah. Okay, so that was where we came just now. And if we go house.
We're stuck! The spirits have trapped us!
Don't be daft. You put my mind at rest. Seems it's not easy for ordinary folks to cross over.
So you set us up?
Yeah. If you don't have enough, then why not just carry it through a few more times?
Wait, what? Oh, wait. So you want us to keep going with the deal? You can hold the light? Right, Indefinite. Okay. Alright. Stamina should be enough for me to get through this. Okay, hold the light in. Okay. So, I don't think I can put it on more than one lamp, so I suppose to just like hold it in place. Just not put it in the lamp areas. I want to test that.
We're stuck! The spirits have trapped us!
Don't be daft. You've put my mind at rest. Seems it's not easy for ordinary folks to cross over.
I'm just gonna leave it here.
So you set us up?
See what happens.
Yeah. If you don't have enough, then why not just carry it through a few more times?
Wait. Oh, I think I get it now. Resets. I can carry this with me. Hold on. Is that how it works? Hold on. Be a big brain dynamo. It hasn't despawned yet. Is this it? This is a big dynamo. Okay. Still hasn't despawned.
Race you!
Wait, there are two now.
We're
Brain
stuck!
dino moment.
The spirits have trapped us!
Don't
Relax,
be
man.
daft.
Where-
You've put my mind at rest.
What
Seems it's not easy
There
for
we
ordinary
go.
folks to cross over.
So you set us up? Finally! Paimon thought we were gonna be trapped in that weird place forever.
Same.
That's exactly the point. Trespassers end up running scared.
So that's the weird stuff out of the way, right?
Yep. Just dive off the edge here.
Oh. Okay.
What?
Geronimo! Oh. Oh, water. Let's go. Alright. Make sure you're not missing anything around here. Alright, stairs.
Welcome to the farewell ceremony site.
Oh.
Our destination is just up ahead. I know you're
Hey.
excited, so feel free to have a look around and talk amongst yourselves. Soon you'll find out there's nothing special about this place.
Looks nice here. That's I need. Yeah, heal everyone up after earlier. Oh, hello. Thanks. Sure, let's talk to you.
Are you clients? Apologies. This is just a little unexpected.
Is she for the Genshin funeral parlor, like,
Seeing that it was Hu Tao that brought you puts me at ease. But I'm afraid we don't have the means to entertain guests here.
Are you?
My name is Lan Si. I've been waiting for someone for a long time now. Exactly how long, I couldn't really say. Everyone says waiting is difficult. But walking, watching, talking to newcomers, and the old crowd, it helps to pass the time.
Huh.
I can keep waiting, but who knows whether what I'm waiting for will ever come to pass. It's all the same to me. Waiting's all I can do anyway. But if you too are looking for someone important to you, it's best not to keep waiting forever.
Alright, let's keep going. And I think, I'm gonna keep going with was. Oh!
It's the lantern rite again! Wouldn't it be cool if we got to see the lanterns ourselves one day?
It's a little weird.
You can make a wish without a lantern, you know. My mom told me. As long as you yell it really loud, your wish will come true in the future.
Yell it? Isn't that kinda embarrassing?
Nah, that's fine.
As soon as the first person yells, then everyone else just joins in, and nobody feels embarrassed anymore.
That's right. Little Woo, you start.
Alright, I wish I could open a massive restaurant with never-ending dishes and snacks, so I could enjoy you and chili chicken every day!
And that actually did came true.
That's your wish? If that's so funny, what's your wish?
To get rich, of course. Do big business and make a load of Mora. With Mora, you can do whatever you want and be happy.
Yeah, if you get rich, you can buy that super expensive toy box.
Not just one for everyone. No, loads for everyone.
Well, if Momo's gonna be a businessman, then I don't need to earn any money.
Whoa, it's tough getting rich. Don't put all the pressure on me.
As for me, I want to learn to make Ming Xiao lanterns. The big kind! And Xiao lanterns, too. I'll be the best artisan around.
Xiao lanterns. Does Xiao know about them?
Yeah! That way we don't need to go to Liyue Harbor to release Xiao lanterns.
Anyway, those are our wishes. Mung, Big G, what about you?
That is true. What do they want to do?
Me?
Huh? They all disappeared. Right when he was about to make his wish.
It brings back so many memories. That was the last lantern ride the five of us spent together.
It's been so long. Everyone's all grown up. Have all those wishes really come true?
They've come
We
true,
asked
yeah.
each of them for parting gifts for you. Little Woo's become a chef. Momo's a successful businessman. And Zongza makes great shell lanterns.
Really?
Yep.
Wow.
We've never forgotten our childhood dreams. We've kept them in our hearts as a promise to each other. Anyway, time to release this lantern.
So what was Main Street?
Hey, take a hint. Let's give them some space to go over the good old days.
Ah, okay. Talk to Tao about the old friends reminiscing. Alright.
Take the hint? Really? Of all of us, you're the one who needs to learn how to read the room.
Don't you mean guarded the border?
Monk's already crossed the border. That's the only way to send Big G off. As I explained, Wangsheng Funeral Parlor was, once upon a time, more akin to a doctor's office than an actual funeral parlor. During the Archon War, piles of corpses covered the wilderness. People were plunged into misery and suffering. Disease was spreading all over the land. Death devastated the world of the living. Such were the times when the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor was first established. As humans, its founders were deemed too insignificant to matter, but slowly, they managed to drive away death.
They must have paid a huge price for that.
After generations, Liyue Harbor became a bustling hub of prosperity, luring people with dreams of great fame and abundant mora. But in the end, some lunatics stirred up the legacy of the dead. By that I mean the remnants of the defeated gods that ravaged the world. I won't go into specifics of that situation, but suffice to say that at its peak, life was on the verge of bringing about its own extinction, while death was coming back with a vengeance.
I'm guessing it has something to do with the Fatui and the Abyss Order.
It took a long, long time. Longer than you'd think to restore balance and reinstate the border. Without it, Liyue Harbor as we know it wouldn't be here today. Neither would the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor, you or me.
Can you reveal a bit more?
Not a chance. Curiosity can be perilous, you know. Don't forget my warning. The less you know, the better. What you make of my words is up to you. I do hope that most of it flew over your heads, though. The Wangsheng Funeral Parlor is just that, a funeral parlor. Nothing more to it.
Yep, definitely. Well, that's elaborate. And now it's time
We
to go.
live in peaceful times, but this harmonious coexistence between life and death should never be taken for granted. Huh? It's about time. Let's go. Let's take them to the place where all begins and all goes to rest.
What kind of place is that?
I just mean where we first bumped into each other.
Oh.
I come up with fun names for things sometimes, okay? No need to hound me with questions about every little thing I say.
Alright, that's fair. Big chest. Treasures. All the treasures. Wait a second. I guess that's good too. I thought precious chests would they give out like 10 primos though. I mean, I think of like the luxurious ones.
I think we did everything we could to make you happy, Big G, wouldn't you say? But if you ever really do become an evil spirit and come back with more nefarious nonsense in mind, I may have to forget our friendship and give you a far less fond farewell.
I mean, it's blunt, but at least she's honest.
I won't, I promise. I'm grateful for everything you've done for me. Now that I know that my friends are doing so well, I have no intention to bother them.
I also want to thank you. You made my dream come true too.
So you should also mind my warning, Mung. If you won't let go of the past, I might reunite you two sooner than you think.
Okay.
How can you say such horrendous things with that smile on your face?
I guess that's just kind of her thing.
Well then, last but not least, let's say our goodbyes to Big G.
See you later, Big G.
Farewell.
Not like that. You won't be seeing him later. Let's stick to goodbye and such.
No worries. I'll just take my leave. I'm sorry. Of all the wishes we yelled that day, only ours hasn't come true.
Nah, don't be bothered by that. No life is without its regrets. You can leave in peace now.
All right. I'll remember you all. Goodbye.
He's gone then.
At least it was a happy moment. Ish. At least got
I thought that closure would bring me relief, but all I can feel now is emptiness.
So, what was the wish you two made? We didn't have a chance to hear it earlier.
Well, after each of us has started a family and built a career, we want both our families to spend the lantern rite together. That's why I envy my friends so much. Little Wu and the rest, they all had a chance to fulfill their wishes. Mine, however, will remain just a dream.
Still have a lot ahead of you.
That's right. Also, think about this. Everyone gets burnt to ash one day.
Okay.
So enjoy your life while you can, and when your duty to the living is over, you can meet whoever you want again in the afterlife. Isn't that great?
Thank you? Either way, I don't think I'll ever return to Wuwang Hill. I have a lot of feelings to process.
Understandable.
No worries. It's a good opportunity for you to go on vacation. Consider your leave approved. Naturally, this doesn't change the terms of our previous agreement. The leave will be unpaid.
Going for laughing. See. It's just, I feel like it's just kind of brutal to be like this.
Something?
Like vaguely threatening, but also funny.
I took you to the border and let you have a look around, didn't I? But based on your reaction, it seems like you didn't find what you're looking for. It is a pity indeed.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Lumine hasn't passed away yet.
The biggest pity of all is your lack of help.
I was fishing around on your behalf through the channels that aren't accessible to you. Unfortunately, I didn't find any leads worth pursuing either. I'll keep my eyes open in case anything crops up. If so, I'll be sure to let you know.
You don't sound like you mean it.
I'm not an expert on tracking down the living. However, if you want me to summon someone from the other side of the border...
we're good.
Stop saying creepy stuff!
Relax. I'll help you look for them. You have my word. My exquisite sense of humor always goes unappreciated.
Seems like you really like your job.
I have my reasons.
Reasons?
The spirits we saw near the border are the dead that still long for the world of the living. But I've never seen any of the previous directors there, not even once.
Huh.
This means that becoming the director of Wangsheng Funeral Parlor was the right decision for them, and left them with no regrets.
Ah, I see. And that is the quest completed. Alright. I really like that, honestly. So, with all that done... Go, hold on. I was gonna say I wanted to go to Wangsheng Funeral to do this, but this is where we first met with Hu Tao. This might actually be better. I think it's time to give this a try and pull for Hu Tao. Okay, I should have enough for 3 sums. I don't know if I want to use them all. We'll see. Okay. Good luck. Thank you, Fanto. 1, 2, and 3. Okay. Only a 4-star. Alright. Select. Nah. Okay. Yeah, it's all just weapons, unfortunately. Alright. Number 2. 3, a 2, a 1, and let's go. Also looks to be just 4 stars, unfortunately. Alright. Oh! Toma! We got Toma! Okay. You know what? I wanted you to tell, but now what? Toma is cool too. He's the best boy from Inazuma. Alright. I don't think that's gonna be much, but we'll see. Okay. Yeah. Okay, but... Alright, there we go. We got Toma. I'll take that. One last try? Well, one last try. Let's go for it. Come on, go. Alright. Okay, we got a constellation for Dino'd. That's better than nothing. At least we got a character. I can say that. Okay. We're not successful in getting Tao this time around. considering the amount of time we have, I don't know if I'll be able to get her at least this time around. Unless I try my best with all my other primos. Oh, and the Fates. I think I'll save them though. Alright, fellas. Dino'd, you have a constellation. And Toma, welcome. Bada-boo, bada-boo, bada-boo. Take all of these. Well. Alright, let's get you up to at least 40 with everyone else. Nice.
Really?
Section number 1. Alright. And over, that's Fate. There we go. This. Bada boop. Alright. Yeah, okay. Let's do that. Alright. You know what? I think I'm alright with what I got here. Oh, and I got the Dream Blooms that you sent me, Fanto. Thank you for those. Alright. Let's see what. Do we have anything else? Nope, doesn't look like it. I don't know if I have time really, but I'll give it a shot. Let's go start on, well, sort of start Ganyu's story events. I technically started it a bit early. Story events just kind of start automatically when you get the area you're supposed to be, so the first few cutscenes, well, not few, but the first cutscene of the event just kind of came out of nowhere, unfortunately. It's a shame because I didn't want to see that with you guys. But it'll be alright. I don't think we missed much. Either that or just as much in the dark as you guys, because all I remember is I think some of the Ningguang servants are worrying about where Ganyu is, and then they said he was going to look for Cloud Retainer. But that's about it.
The person standing over there! That's Ganyu!
Hello.
Ganyu! Here you are!
You two. I did not expect to meet you here. Is it official or private affairs that bring you here?
It's been a while.
I shouldn't. I have left the human world. Please contact the Yua High Pavilion regarding matters concerning the commercial port.
What do you mean left the human world?
Huh? You don't want to be the Qixing secretary anymore? But they're all waiting for you to come back!
That's why you're here? You want me to come back? I'm afraid you came here in vain.
Oh. But what about your rerun, though?
What? Did something happen?
The clouds fold and unfold. The tide ebbs and flows. It was meant to be. When the Adepti entrusted humans with overseeing Liyue, I knew it was only a matter of time until I had to leave.
Wait, what?
My Adepti blood makes me unwelcome in Liyue Harbor.
Does it? I mean, Yang Fei is part of Deptai too, but she's just roaming around Liyue Harbor with no problem.
I delivered the letter and came back to Liyue Harbor, only to discover that I had been replaced by Baiwen, Baishao, and Baishe.
Oh.
Perhaps that mission of mine was just a pretext to remove me. Since the Qixing gave me a chance to leave with dignity, I decided to be tactful as well.
There should be big
I
misunderstanding.
appreciate your kindness, but there's no need for your words of comfort. After 1,000 years away, I came back to Juyun Karst. Looking at the clouds floating among the mountains brings me peace of mind. I feel better now.
But...
Who disturbs the peace of these mountains?
Oh, hey, Cloud Retainer. Haven't seen you since that big cookie event earlier.
We're terribly sorry. We just...
One merely jests.
Oh.
One felt your presence the moment you set foot upon this land.
Ah, okay, so you knew we were here.
Wow, you Adepti really are impressive.
Come here to chat about the old times with Ganyu. It looks like you get along quite well.
Chat about the old times?
A matter leaves you at an impasse then. Not to worry. One is exceptional at seeking avenues for conversation. One has been one's own companion in idle talk for many a year. Ah, yes. Since you are Ganyu's friends, tales from her youth shall one apprise you of, perhaps?
Oh? Sure.
Oh, Cloud Retainer.
Nothing to be ashamed of. You were so cute as a child. One is most certain that your friends would like to hear of it.
Ah, this is nice. It kind of makes Cloud Retainer sound like Ganyu's mom. I'm a bit curious, actually, yes. And if it's anything like what I've heard from memes, I think I know where this story is going.
Oh, Paimon wants to hear it.
Little Ganyu loved when the horns on the top of her head were caressed.
Oh, okay. That one's new.
When one was still taking care of her, one was pestered most often to touch her horns. She was elsewise loath to sleep.
Wow.
Plump she was back then. Why, when she stumbled while we ascended the mountain, she would roll down to the bottom like a little ball.
Yeah. Yeah.
The day Ganyu bumped into a pilgrim was the first time she saw a real human in the flesh.
I think, if I remember correctly, they're also gonna mention, like, I think a monster choked trying to eat her, or I think that was... Might have just been, like, one of the things you get from when she ascends. I'm not sure. It's great. It really is.
So fearful she was that she hid in a rock's cleft for 2 days and nights. One found her wailing of a monster she had seen.
Cloud Retainer?
Oh no, people.
Forget it. It's about time for my training. I will take my leave.
Come on. Ganyu, we're sorry. So you have to...
One's intention was merely to relieve the awkward tension.
And you did the exact opposite. Impressive.
Be that so? But returning to Ganyu, most gladdened one is of your arrival. One cannot help but feel that remaining in Juyun Karst shall not be good for her. One will tell you more about her, if you should permit it.
Alright, sure.
Most benevolent among all Adepti are the Qilin. They drink only spring water and eat only whole grain. But perhaps the mountainous dwellings of Adepti in Juyun Karst might be too lonely for her human side. Under moonlight did one see her last. She stood by the precipice's edge, and upon the mist-veiled mountains she gazed. Her thin figure was immersed in the vast sea of clouds. One noticed her loneliness and sought to convince her to go back to the human world. But just then, she said thus.
Liyue Harbor feels even lonelier than Juyun Karst. When I look at the sea of clouds in Juyun Karst, I merely feel the loneliness of a solitary cloud gazer. When I step into the sea of people in Liyue, I feel the loneliness of an inhuman that doesn't belong in the human world.
One did, by chance, hear this much of Ganyu's thoughts. Alone, she will find her predicament hard to conquer. One hopes that you will accompany her.
Oh, Retainer's right. We can't leave Ganyu depressed like that. Besides, Liyue hasn't given up on her. She's got it all wrong. Anyways, what's that training Ganyu was talking about?
She has sought to reclaim her Adeptus side since returning to Juyun Karst. At her behest, one has organized training for her to achieve that end.
She should be in the southern part of Mount Aotsong right now, preparing for the trial.
Alright.
Huh, is that so? Let's go take a look then.
Yep, sounds good. Whoop. Okay, she went really far away, apparently. I have no idea how she got all the way here on foot, but... Alright. Wait. Wasn't it there just now? Wait. Oh. Huh? I am in always confusion. Alright. Hey, Ganyu.
So here you are, Ganyu.
Why did you come here?
I wanted to help keep you company.
Humans should not remain in the realm of Adepti for too long.
I'm hanging around, like, the border between life and death a few minutes ago. I think we're fine.
Considering the kindness you have shown me, I can let you stay for the Adeptus training.
Yay!
This trial was prepared by Cloud Retainer. Its goal is to help me feel like an Adeptus again. The training is much to her signature style. I hope it won't make it seem like she is too unaware of the abilities of others.
Yeah, it's fine.
Is it difficult?
No, I'm aware of your strength, Traveler. The power hidden within you is not inferior to mine. If you're ready, we shall begin the training.
Alright, I'm up for it. Oh. Alright, I'm back.
Next on the agenda.
Oh. Alright. There we go. Let's see what. Hold on, wait. Oh. What? Yes. There we go. And where are the other? Ooh. Can I get from there? I don't think I could.
There's a lot of gliding around. It does feel like something Cloud Retainer would come up with.
Alright, where did the next view? Hold on. Okay. Let's go up. Alright. Now let's go up. Here. Do this. Get this one here. Let's see where... There's the last one.
Wow! Ganyu's a really awesome shooter!
If you could see through the eyes of an Adeptus, you wouldn't be so surprised.
Huh. What? Here we go. Oh, okay, I think I actually missed. Because her arrows shoot explode little ice shards, it's still technically... Just, boost speed. Hold on, I think I need to Glide. Okay, and all three of the last ones are right over here.
We've completed the task. What do you think?
Perhaps I'm really good at that. I don't want to, like, diminish.
Hardships are a fact of life, both for the Adepti and humans alike.
Ganyu, what were you planning to do once your training was over?
The training's not over yet. The part prepared by Cloud Retainer is only the first trial.
Oh, the other Adepti are involved?
Huh? So there are more trials prepared by other Adepti?
It's Mountain Shaver.
No. The only Adeptus who can unlock my true potential is...
Who is it?
Conqueror of Demons.
Xiao?
Huh. So it's Xiao. That cold-hearted loner? How come he's prepared a trial for you?
I found him unapproachable at first, too. But I believe that being able to face him is an important part of my homecoming. He's already waiting for me. Come along if you're interested.
Of course we are. Let's go.
It's been a while since we've seen Xiao. Alright, let's teleport down. I don't want to fight Asta just yet. Teleport down. There we go. There you are, Xiao. Go.
You're half an hour late. I see you still haven't abandoned the wrongful ways of humankind.
Excuse me, sir. It only took us a few minutes, like, less than a minute. Actually, I wouldn't say less than a minute, but like, less than 5 minutes to get here.
I'm sorry. I had a meeting with Cloud Retainer.
I don't need your explanations and don't require any mutual understanding between us. I'm just helping you with your training. That's all.
Xiao is such a strict teacher.
Agreed.
You're neither an Adeptus nor a human, always treading the line between the two worlds. It must create a lot of confusion. Instead of explaining yourself to me, you should face your true self.
I have nothing to hide.
I feel like Xiao understands Ganyu quite well.
The body and the mind are one. If something worries your mind, your body can help you find a solution. The trial I've prepared for you will explore the true potential of your body.
Okay, so fighting?
Yes.
Or running?
I'm ready.
Alright. Imagine you have to have, like, you could fight playable characters, like a duel, but like against Xiao. Though I guess what can you
focus on the trial. I'm not here for idle chatter.
I was gonna say, considering the newest event that's been hyped up from one of the recent trailers, we might be fighting Albedo as a boss. So who knows?
We're way behind schedule. Next on the agenda.
Hey, women's
The
trial.
trial's begun. Paimon can feel it in the air. Even the weather's changed.
Alright.
Field needed watering. The
We-
transport coordinators will
we're
probably
crying. We
moan
got
about the
this.
muddy mountain roads again, though.
There's water everywhere. Bada boop, bada bing. Bada bing, bada boop. Bada bing, bada boop. Bada boom, bada bing. Hold on. Uh-oh. Hello.
No touching.
Exactly, no touching. None of that. Shame on you. Hey. Shame on you. The monitor. Come on. Down, sir. Bada bing, bada boom. Alright, who is that? Oh, God.
glaze over.
Eat these things. There we go. Alright. What's next up on the agenda? These guys, it looks like. Like. Hold on. I'm gonna set this up. There we go. Now.
Access denied. For Rex Lapis.
For Rex Lapis indeed. Okay, now this makes things a bit easier for us. Oh! Oh. Okay. You two are gonna be like this. And I am not at any liberty to show you guys mercy either.
Born of ice and frost.
How do you guys?
Oz, reveal.
Let's get.
No touching.
Alright.
Eat this.
Eat everything at our disposal.
Phantasmagoria.
Everything, absolutely everything. Let's go.
For Rex Lapis.
Come on. Okay, last one.
Ah, this is great. I feel so relaxed all over. I could almost float away.
Same. But we don't have time to relax yet. You can talk to Zhao.
I've completed your trial.
You don't have to report back to me. Seeking other people's validation won't benefit your training. Only you can evaluate the result of this trial. You'll progress faster that way.
Understood.
Xiao always has such strong opinions.
Lone Wolf is truly admirable.
From tomorrow on, I'll start raising the difficulty of your training, so you'll have to...
I have to do what?
Another one of those pesky visitors.
I see he still doesn't like people much.
I'll leave him to you, Ganyu. It's also a part of your training.
Okay.
Pesky visitor? So even here there are those that Xiao can't deal with?
Okay.
Oh heavens! Blessed be Rex Lapis! I've finally come upon the Adepti!
Hi, sir.
Are all of you the Adepti of this mountain?
No, but, is Zhao still here or did he just leave? Also, Sir Ganyu is
Great! My name's Sin Chung. I came to ask for your merciful blessings, O Adepti. I beg of you, please grant me luck, wealth, and a good career.
I don't think the gods can just give you that casually.
Oh,
You need
so
work
it's
for
a
that.
pilgrim.
See why Zhao finds his type troublesome.
Huh. He can handle any battle, but talking to strange humans is a different story, huh?
I am also one of the Adepti. You can say that I'm an Adeptus in training.
Not really, you're half-blood Adepti. So you kind of are one already.
Perfect. I didn't come in vain then. Although you sound a bit half-hearted. Doesn't matter.
Okay, she's going through a rough time. She can help you with whatever you need.
What blessings can you grant me?
Well, except maybe that. Or she might, we don't know.
Wow, straight to the point, huh?
Dear Pilgrim, you shouldn't jump to conclusions. Adepti don't help every pilgrim for free.
Yeah, that's true. He is kind of just coming out of the blue, just demanding blessings from what it sounds like.
For free? Do you mean that you charge people for the blessings of the Adepti?
I'm guessing no, but I think it's more like visions from the Archons, like they're just like they're only given to those who are worthy. Really, I think. At least that's what I'm thinking it's gonna be.
That's not what I meant. What I'm trying to say is that everything should be earned through hard work and earnest living.
Exactly.
It would be unfair to other people if you got everything you wanted for no reason.
So just, I guess, so he wanted like a good career and stuff like that, so just work hard, I guess. I don't know how the gods can really help with that.
Hold on. I've heard this all before. You're just like my old man, always nagging me.
Probably for good reason, like you. It's not gonna come too easy for you just like asking like this.
Your father must have experienced it firsthand. The lives of the common folk are riddled with hardships, but are also full of joy. A person of your age should focus on work and family, instead of chasing after fairy tales.
Okay. First part makes sense. Second part, I don't know if that was worded well.
Are you a real Adeptus? Why do you speak and behave like us city folk?
Yeah. Well, I mean, on one hand, I did expect him to get upset, but I feel like this is going a bit much.
You sure you're not one of those swindlers who pose as an Adeptus to cheat people out of their money?
Just can't take criticism.
Enough. Doesn't matter if you're a real Adeptus or not. You're useless. I'm leaving.
I mean, she worded it not the bestly, but at least just like the last part, but everything else holds up really well, sir.
Nobody's stopping you. Ganyu, don't let that guy ruin your mood.
Yeah, he's, not the nicest person. Even if you did your best to help him, he wouldn't be that appreciative.
It's not his behavior. The things he said, he was right. I thought that coming back to Jueyun Karst and devoting myself to training would make me feel like an Adeptus again. But being questioned by him made me realize that
You're better sticking to your human side, I guess, and I feel like the top one seems a bit selfish.
But I'm unwelcome in Liyue Harbor. As an Adeptus,
This one sounds a bit rude. I think this is the nicer of the two.
It's true! Just believe us!
Alright. I'll go with you to Liyue Harbor. That said, I still trust my initial judgment.
Again, though, Yanfei and Zhao too, look at Zhao doesn't show it as much,
If I'm proven right, I'll return to Jueyun Karst once again.
They're both Adepti, and neither of them really seem to have trouble with humans. Well,
it's
Zhao,
in the right direction. Let's go.
For Zhao, it's him who doesn't like people. People are okay with Zhao, though. Yeah, honestly, I don't see any reason why anyone wouldn't want Ganyu around.
We're finally back!
I'm still...
Come on,
Don't worry about it.
We're almost there. You don't want to turn back now, do you?
Exactly.
I suppose you have a point. It would be quite impolite of me to leave the two of you now.
That's right. Where do you want to go first, then?
I've spent too much time in the mountains. The first thing that comes to my mind is the sea.
Huh?
Let's go for a walk in the port.
Alright.
Happy to come with.
Alright, let's go. I mean, not gonna lie, she already seems quite a bit happier just coming back. I'm bad at wording, but at the very least, it seems like she's excited to go and hang out at the port. Again, there's still the people, the Qixing, who are still looking for her.
The sound of the waves in this familiar port. The smell of the sea breeze makes me nostalgic.
Ganyu, you didn't leave Liyue for that long. Why do you look so moved?
I mean, even if it's for a short amount of time, people get homesick pretty easily.
Well, I used to be so busy. I haven't taken a stroll around here in a long time.
Huh, that's true. Ganyu seemed to be working all the time.
Well, when I think about my time here, I've spent most of it behind a desk filing documents. It put me in a certain mood, similar to the one I felt during my training in Juyun Karst, in fact.
Is that? It is! It's Lady Ganyu.
Oh, hello, Uncle Tian. I think you were one of the judges from the cooking competition with Zhang Ling a while back.
I wouldn't have thought I'd meet you here. You were always so terribly busy.
Lady Ganyu? Why are you calling her that?
Little Miss Ganyu.
Please don't also start calling me that.
Little Miss Ganyu. I refuse.
Allow me to introduce Uncle Tian. He is...
That's all right. Just tell them the truth. They have done so much for Liyue after all, and I am the one who has yet to introduce myself.
Uncle Tian is a member of the Liyue Qixing, the Tianshu.
Well, no wonder Ningguang appointed him as one of the judges.
What? This grandpa is a member of the Qixing?
That'd be rude.
The same rank as Ningguang?
Hush now. I must ask for your discretion concerning my identity. Fishing in the port and strolling about are the greatest pleasures of my life. I have no wish to be followed around by those armed guards. In most people's eyes, I'm just a forgetful and wordy old man.
Uncle Tian is too modest. He's been around for a long time. There's no one who can replace a person of such noble character.
Don't judge a book by its cover, as they say.
What an honor to receive such high praise from Lady Ganyu herself. I guess I must have done something right over the last, however many decades.
Uncle Tian, please. A person of your standing should really stop calling me Lady Ganyu.
My apologies. It's not intentional, just a habit from my younger days. Thank you for looking after me when I first ascended to my position in the Qixing.
Oh, so you've been friends for many decades now, huh?
Oh, I was just fulfilling my duties as the Qixing secretary. It's nothing worthy of your gratitude.
I mean, people should be grateful that you are doing your job well, and you're being passionate about it. Fulfilling your duties is... even though if you're just doing that, is still something to appreciate.
Talking about secretaries... I don't know if I should bring it up. Ganyu, I believe you know my daughter, Huixin. She seems to be a bit troubled recently.
Yes, she works at Yue High Pavilion and she's my junior. How can I help her?
I don't know myself, really. She's all grown up now and doesn't like to ask for my help. May I trouble you to meet her at UAI Pavilion? She just needs a bit of guidance.
Alright.
With pleasure. Solving the Qixing's problems has always been in my job description.
She's back in character, just like that, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Let's move then to UAI Pavilion.
So where is that? Okay, right up here. Alright, let's see how she's doing. Ba-ba-da-bum. Ba-ba-ba. Ba-da-bum. Ba-ba-da-bum. Another one over here. There we go.
Up and away.
And it's you. Oh.
Miss Ganyu, it's been too long. I don't know why, but seeing you brings me a sense of peace in these chaotic times.
Indeed, it has been a while, Huixin. I'm flattered, but aren't you exaggerating a little? I heard that you've encountered some problems and came to see if I could be of some help.
My father asked you to come, didn't he?
Yeah.
Using his status as a member of the Qixing to trouble you.
Don't worry. I'm always happy to help a junior colleague from UAI Pavilion.
Ganyu's not only a competent secretary, but also a great mentor.
So, what can you tell me about the problem?
Where should I start? I discovered something strange while organizing tax records. There are obvious irregularities in the tax declarations of two stores, Second Life and Wanyo Boutique. However, whether I question the shopkeepers or check their accounts, I can't seem to make any progress with my investigation. Without any evidence, my hands are tied.
I see. It's not uncommon for merchants to be blinded by greed.
Well, is there any solution you can advise?
Naturally. I've dealt with similar issues hundreds of times. Give me a moment to consider the best approach in this scenario.
1,000 years of work experience for you.
All right. Let's approach it this way, then. Your enemy knows you best.
Ooh.
Huh?
If I remember correctly, Second Life and Wanyo Boutique are old business rivals, competing for market share due to their similar wares. In that case...
I know what you mean, Miss Ganyu.
So they know what's going on with each other.
Exactly. Let's start with Wanyo Boutique. The owner's name is... Bolai, isn't it?
Yes, you're right. Follow me, please.
Alright. Over here. Alright, I think we head on down here. There we go. Nice recovery.
You can't beat the atmosphere here at the...
Aha! We meet again, traveler. And you must be from the UAI Pavilion? I suppose you're about to place a big order. I'd be honored to offer you my wares.
That won't be necessary, Mr. Bolai. Wanyo Boutique's credit is not sufficient to accept orders directly from UAI Pavilion. Should we need to place such an order, we would certainly go to Second Life instead.
Oh.
What? Second Life? Ugh. That rascal Dongsheng. He's stealing all of my customers.
Well, Second Life's credit has always been excellent, and based on their tax records, their business is thriving.
Ooh, here it comes.
Tax records? Thriving?
Huh. Is there anything you'd like to share with us, Mr. Bolai?
Don't let that rascal fool you. I know his dirty tricks best. If you don't believe me, show me his tax records. I'm sure I'll find something fishy in there.
Ooh.
You know Second Life's business so well?
Of course. Ugh, their every transaction makes my blood boil. I'd rather lose money myself than see that rascal make some.
That's how competitors behave.
Well then, please look over this tax record. We'll review Second Life's credit based on your observations.
Oh, of course. I'll read very, very carefully. Line by line and word by word.
Damn, she was really right when, your enemies know you best, apparently.
Ah, here, I found it. That exquisite wooden furniture set he bought from Fanmu Carpenters at the beginning of the year. Ugh, he even flaunted it in front of me. Look at the tax record. Not a word about that furniture. And he kept all the profit for himself.
Oh.
I see. He must have gotten rid of all the documents related to this transaction. No wonder there was no trace of it.
I told you so. Just as I expected. Ugh, I can't wait to watch him squirm.
But, Ms. Ganyu, despite all this, can't he just flat out deny ever making this transaction?
He might have destroyed all the evidence, but I believe the supplier, Fanmu Carpenters, might still have some proof of it.
Aha, you're right. Master Lu from Fanmu Carpenters must still have the invoice. He wouldn't be swayed by the likes of Dongsheng.
I hope so. Let's go to Fanmu Carpenters. It should be near Chingsa Village. Thank you for shining a light on this case, Mr. Balai.
Oh, please, that's nothing. I just hope you won't be lenient with him once you find the evidence. That's the best way to show your gratitude.
Okay.
I'm afraid I can't go to Chingsa Village.
It's all right, Weishin. You can stay in Liyue Harbor and finish your work. Leave the rest to us.
We got this.
That's so considerate of you. Still, I'm sorry to trouble you like that.
It is good. Right? A lot we still need to get done here. Right. Mess the loot down there. And then we get stuck with the person at Second Life. Okay, there we go. That's broken.
Welcome. How can an old carpenter like me help you? I'm usually happy to take new apprentices, but I'm afraid I can't take too many at once. But I'm always around if you're keen for a chat.
Chingsa really is full of lonely old people.
Hey, I heard that, Flying One.
Paimon, sorry.
Master Lu, we've just come to see you and ask you some questions.
Don't worry, I know. You're from the Yuehai Pavilion, right? Why would the Qixing care about an old man like me? Well, whatever. You said that you want to ask me something. Ask away, then.
You're very direct, Master Lu. I will be plain. We're looking for proof that Dongsheng from Second Life has been evading taxation. Dongsheng bought some furniture from you at the beginning of the year. Do you still have the invoice or any other record of that transaction?
Oh, it's about Second Life. It was a big order. How could I forget?
Sure enough, Mr. Balai was right. Could we perhaps borrow that invoice? We won't have any evidence to bring against Dongsheng otherwise.
Of course you can, but I'm not so sprightly anymore.
What's that supposed to mean?
I only do my woodwork and display finished wares here at Fanmu Carpenters.
Okay.
As for old documents and such, I keep them all in a warehouse west of here.
Okay.
But some troublemakers have recently moved there, invading my warehouse. I tried to drive them away, but they just wouldn't leave.
Alright, we got some treasure hunters to beat up, I guess.
Since you need that invoice anyway, it may be best to get it from the warehouse yourself. And while you're at it, you can teach those louts a lesson.
Got it.
So that's what happened. I see.
I'll leave you to it then. I need to get back to work.
Alright. A simple matter. Nothing we can't take care of ourselves.
Take back the warehouse, find the invoice. Time for us to show our stuff in a fight.
Wait.
Yep.
I think I saw one of those troublemakers. Over there.
Oh, Paimon sees them too.
Oh.
It's one of the Fatui.
What are they
They
doing?
must be plotting something against Liyue Harbor.
Maybe they're the scoundrels who invaded Master Lu's warehouse.
Should we observe her for a while? No, but okay.
Ever since Osial attacked the harbor, the Fatui's reputation in Liyue has reached rock bottom.
Oh.
We won't cause a serious diplomatic crisis by getting into some small scuffle with the Fatui within our borders. You need not worry. Besides, I can already feel their malicious intentions. Consider it my intuition as the secretary of the Qixing.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's go teach him a lesson.
Yes. Hello, Mr. Fatui. Don't mind us. Hello.
By royal...
You dare, sir. You dare. Wanna do this? Alright, let him get out of here, sir. How you like that?
Oh, you scoundrels!
I think you've had enough. About time you tell us your plan. No?
Plan? What plan?
Excuse me?
We just taught you a lesson, but clearly you weren't paying attention. If you don't spill whatever you're scheming against Liyue, we'll be forced to use harsher methods.
Tell us everything.
I'm telling the truth. There's no scheme.
If you're telling the truth, then why would you, a member of the Fatui, suddenly appear on the outskirts of Qingce village?
Fine. If you really want to know, then, well, I was about to.
About to... what?
Yeah, what?
Berries over there.
Oh. Really?
I must admit, I didn't expect you to come up with such a silly excuse.
It's not an excuse. I rarely have a free morning, and I heard that there were fresh berries in this area. Think about it. I'm here alone, and Qingce Village is nothing more than a retirement spot for old people. What could I be scheming anyway?
Judging by how he's looking at us, it does seem like he feels like he's the victim here.
So you have nothing to do with the occupation of Fanmu Carpenter's warehouse?
Fanmu Carpenter's warehouse? Where's that?
Nowhere.
I swear, I only came here to pick berries, that's all.
So it wasn't the Fatui who took over Master Lu's warehouse after all.
Might have blamed them for nothing.
I also feel that he's telling the truth.
Sorry, sir. But we can add him to the list of Fatui that aren't actually too bad, like Child and the two guards at the bank area.
Whoopsie!
I misjudged the situation and offended you. My apologies. Our exchange only represents my personal views. If you wish it so, you can file a complaint to the Ministry of Civil Affairs.
Exchange?
Huh?
This woman, she's clearly aware that the Ministry of Civil Affairs wouldn't side with us, Fatui.
I don't think that's really intentional.
Yes, precisely. As an alternative, you may try to solve this problem with force once again.
Okay, never mind. I think she actually does. She's actually using that.
Paimon's in!
Darn you. How can you wear that solemn face while bullying me like this?
What's your choice then?
I'll get back to my berries.
Good choice. I kind of feel bad for him, though.
What a bittersweet ending.
I made a laughingstock out of myself. I might have spent too much time away from work. My intuition is not as accurate as it used to be.
It's fine.
No worries. It's always nice to teach the Fatui a lesson.
Let's keep moving towards Master Lu's warehouse. Our goal is to get the invoice, after all.
Alright. Got a lot of traveling we need to do, though. Running a bit short on time, but hopefully we can manage. Can't. We'll just continue next. Oh. Let's get this hilly trail. Here's another different question, though. Why? I think he said something about trying to chase off the
Seems like those
right?
troublemakers were nothing more than a few hair churros.
So,
let's show them what we got.
Why was he trying to reason with a bunch of hilly trolls? Oh. Okay, you two are being quite a... You, sir. You as well. Don't think I forgot about you. What? Come on. There we go. Be scared of them. But nah. Yeah. Nowhere? Yeah, right, sir. Better boom. Oh, okay. Wanna go about it like that? Yeah? Boom. Hello. Bada bing. And I can do this. Oh. Never mind. I bet this is messing up. Is it different people? No.
Shadow Raven, let night fall.
Alright.
Your
Better. Get on out of here, sir. Alright. There we go.
By royal decree.
Hold on. You can't block from both sides.
All clear. Quick, let's look around for the invoice.
Alright, where's the invoice? Ooh.
This one is an invoice from One Min Restaurant. Some dining tables and chairs. That's not it.
Okay. I see.
This one is Wangsheng Funeral Parlors.
Oh.
Oh, so they make... This one is Second Lives.
So now we also know where the supplier for Hutao's coffins comes from. Interesting to note. Alright. Let's keep moving. Alright. Hello?
Ah, Ms. Ganyu, you're back. I hope it wasn't too much trouble rushing about like that.
I promise to help you, and I'll keep my word. Nothing to worry about. Look, it's the invoice for the transaction between Second Life and Fanmu Carpenters. We've brought it back.
Thank you so much. Now we can solve this problem.
Agreed. How about we go to Second Life and have a nice chat with the owner?
Sounds good. Hopefully they won't have to make us do another fetch quest, though. No. Look at the second life. What about these tax records, sir?
Isn't it Huixin from the Yuehai Pavilion? I remember you. I told you that all of my transactions are included in the records. My tax declarations are scrupulous as well. I do hope that my business won't be affected by any groundless accusations.
Nope, grounded ones.
Groundless accusations? Mr. Dongsheng, you seem very sure of yourself. But I sincerely advise that you cease this behavior immediately. It is liable to affect the fine you'll need to pay in the end.
No. I'm an honest merchant. I would never get involved with any fraudulent sources of profit.
I thought that she would have tried to get him to go against the guy from the other place before doing this. No shame, though, sir.
Haven't I made myself clear? Mr. Dongsheng, you've already been proven guilty of tax evasion. I just came here to see if you'd confess.
What? Proven guilty? How come? That's impossible. Absolutely absurd.
He's talking without rhyme or reason. Must be crumbling under Ganyu's pressure. Time for the finishing blow!
Oh.
Mr. Dongsheng, can you tell me what this is?
It's your hand.
It's an invoice from Fanmu Carpenters. I'm Master Lu. I didn't...
Do you admit to tax evasion? This transaction was absent from the tax record.
I didn't think you'd find out. I didn't leave a single trace.
Indeed. We wouldn't have found out if it weren't for Mr. Boalai's aid.
Boalai? That imp from Wanyo Boutique? So he told on me behind my back.
Pretty much.
He's got his own share of dirty laundry.
Oh? Mr. Dongsheng, I'd like to hear a little more about this dirty laundry. Would you care to elaborate?
Okay.
I don't think you'll need my guidance for what comes next.
Yes, thank you, Ms. Ganyu. I can take it from here.
Alright.
That's good.
I must say, you're truly impressive, Ms. Ganyu. Your enemy knows you best. To think, you came up with this plan and executed it so masterfully.
That's true.
It's actually one of your father's, the Tianshu's, old tricks. I just took some inspiration from it.
Oh.
My father?
Pitting your opponent against their enemies and watching them drag each other down from an advantageous position. That's how Uncle Tian managed to keep his position in the Qixing secure for so many years. I figured that as Uncle Tian's daughter, you'd naturally grasp your father's strategies. So I decided to use one of your father's tricks and play it out for you to see.
I can see it now. Clearly, I still have a lot to learn about my father. I'm really grateful, Ms. Ganyu. You're the kindest mentor I've ever had. Thank you.
Yeah, this is...
Ganyu solved both Huixin's work and family problems. 2 birds with 1 stone.
Oh, you've helped me so much. You must allow me to repay your kindness.
She won't. At least I feel like she won't, because... I feel like Ganyu is too modest.
That's not necessary.
Yeah.
No need to be so serious. It was nothing, really.
Then let me treat you to a meal. The Traveler and Paimon are invited as well. I appreciate your help.
Oh.
Alright, come on, Ganyu. Yes. Just say yes. Let's eat.
Let's wait for Ganyu's decision, though.
If it's just a meal, there's no reason for me to decline. It'll be my pleasure, Huixin.
Actually, I've already booked Senor Kiosk. I need a moment to prepare everything first. Let's meet there in a while.
Alright.
All right. We dare not refuse such generosity.
Back across this time. Okay, I don't think I'll just walk, actually. not too far from here. Alright. So is it ground? It's ground level, yes. Alrighty. There is a kiosk. I don't know if you could actually go inside here. Learn something new every day. Oh, it looks nice in here. Hello?
Miss Ganyu, thank you for accepting my invitation. And as for the two of you, your presence is also much appreciated.
Sure.
That's so kind of you, Huixin. You went to great lengths to organize this.
Truth be told, apart from thanking you for all the help, there's something I'd like to tell you.
Oh? If there's anything I can help you with, just tell me straight away. No need to hesitate.
Oh, no, I don't really need help. Could you just listen for a bit?
With pleasure.
Okay.
When I was a little girl, my father used to tell me many stories about you, Miss Ganyu.
Oh.
Even though I have the utmost respect for my father, I always admired how gentle and reliable you are. I've only decided to join the Yuhai Pavilion staff because I've always looked up to you.
I didn't know that you think so highly of me.
However, in reality, working at the Yuhai Pavilion turned out to be an arduous task. I can't compare myself to such an outstanding secretary like you. I often doubt myself as a result.
I disagree. You're a great secretary in your own right.
And so are you.
Thank you. Over the years, I became a mother, too.
Huh? So Uncle Tian is a grandpa!
Influenced by my youthful ideals, she followed my footsteps and came to be a secretary at the Yuhai Pavilion, too.
Ah, so it's a family thing.
At first, I was worried about her. It's not an easy job, after all. To tell the truth, I'm still unsure if she's capable enough. But after all that happened this time, I've made up my mind to support her choice.
That's good.
So, what made you change your mind?
The fact that she'll have you, Ms. Ganyu, as her senior colleague. You'll help her, gentle as always, and tell her your mom used to do it like that. It'd be such a beautiful moment. If it's not too much to ask for, she might still need your guidance in 20 plus years, too.
She isn't a deaf die. She'll probably have the time.
Huixin, I never thought that I meant so much to you.
Just like when you showed me my father's trick. Having you as their witness makes people feel at ease.
Witness? It's true that I've witnessed thousands of years of Liyue Harbor's history. All the changes it's gone through, the stories of its people. But I've always regarded it as nothing more than the source of my loneliness. Huixin, you don't know how important those words are to me.
Say you belong here, Ganyu.
You've made me realize that I share another connection with the people of Liyue Harbor. Apart from my contract with Rex Lapis, they rely on me, accept me, and long for me to bear witness to their stories.
Oh, of course. You're irreplaceable to us.
That's right. That's why I can't disappoint you.
Hooray! Ganyu's finally cheered up!
Tis a good day.
Even if I've really been supplanted, I wish to fight for my place. I won't let you down. I'm going to fulfill my contract and keep working as the Qixing secretary.
We haven't been fired. It's a misunderstanding.
Regardless, I'll go back and see for myself. I'm afraid that it might have all become a mess during my absence. No time to waste. Let's get back to work.
Yeah.
Good luck, Miss Ganyu.
We're leaving already? Paimon's still hungry.
That's a giant crab. Talk to the Jade Chamber secretaries. I know where they are. Alright. And they were... We didn't see because what I said earlier about accidentally starting the event beforehand. they were asking where Ganyu was and they're worried about her, so I think this is all gonna end perfectly. Hopefully.
Race you!
Unless Ganyu is still misunderstanding what's going on. Hello?
Baisha, are you okay? Did you fall asleep standing up?
Huh?
Look who's back!
You even have enough time for leisure? It seems you three are a suitable replacement for me after all.
No.
Not at all. We've been working for too long. If we didn't take a break,
We wouldn't have survived long enough to see you again, Miss Ganyu.
Miss Ganyu, we've missed you.
Mm-hmm.
That's so kind of you all, given we've only met once.
we've been praying day and night for you to return and take over your duties again.
To us, you're like an adeptus coming down to the human world to save all life.
She kinda is.
Forget all our envious complaints from before. Just free us from this strenuous work, please.
Wait, envious complaints.
All right, I see. Please divide the matters at hand into government affairs, business affairs, and civil affairs. Mark out the tasks that haven't been started, and those that are in progress. I'll take care of the rest.
Of course. We'll do it right away.
Oh, finally. We're saved.
Yes. There's one more thing.
Yes, Ganyu?
I'd like to earnestly thank you, Traveler. If it weren't for your companionship, I would still be embroiled in my inner conflict right now.
No problem. We're all glad to see you pull yourself together. Is that right, everybody?
To think that I'd gained a human friend outside of work. It makes me happier than I could have imagined. I'd like to repay you when I'm done with the work at hand. What would you say if I accompanied you on one of your trips?
Yes, please.
Sure, but are you ever done with work, Ganyu?
Maybe.
Let's cross that bridge when we come to it, shall we?
So does that mean you'll make yourself guaranteed for me when your rerun finally comes? Oh, okay. But that was fun though, helping out Ganyu. Alright. I think you're gonna end things here for now. Thank you to everyone who stopped by today. You all had as much fun as I did. And
ready, steady, go!
It's been a pretty good experience seeing the studio for the first time. I actually might stick to using this one. Anyways, I hope to talk and play games with you more in the future. Until that time comes, take care, and I'll see you later. Bye.
If there's nothing better to do, we could go foraging for ingredients.
While the Millelith stands guard, evil shall never prevail.